If your website looks unprofessional, then your business looks unprofessional, and it can seriously damage your reputation. Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Sparks, and today I'm going to show you how to transform your website from unprofessional to professional in a few easy steps. So first of all, get a custom domain name. Having a domain like kellysparks.wordpress.com is nowhere near as professional looking as having kellysparks.com. So always get your own domain name and link it up to your website. This also goes for emails too. I'm always a bit wary if I get any email from someone like kelly@gmail.com when it's supposed to be a business. That makes me instantly think, okay, this is not a professional business and I might not actually get what I'm paying for here. The next thing to do is to add a favicon to your site. So favicons are these tiny little icons that show at the top of a web browser window. So you can see here Google's is a little G, and we've got the little 3 dots of Asana and the little red rectangle with the triangle in for YouTube. So that's instantly recognizable. And at a glance, I know if I click on that, I'm back to YouTube. Now this one here, can you see the little world? That is the default WordPress icon. So you want to change that to something that represents your business. For my client Fairyland, I created a little bird favicon for them. So it's instantly recognizable. And the same thing goes when your client adds your site to a bookmark. It looks far more professional if your icon is shown next to the name of your business. Next, have a look at the colours on your website. Nothing screams unprofessional website than lots of random colours or far too many colours. So as a rule of thumb, stick to 3 and choose one to be your dominant colour. Make sure that they all work well together, they are a cohesive colour scheme, and if you're really stuck and don't really understand colour, then just have one colour and use different shades of that colour throughout your website. And the next one, on a similar vein, is the fonts. So having too many fonts can also make you look unprofessional. Choosing one main font and then a second one for perhaps your headings or for alternative sections on your website will make you look far more professional than using lots of different ones. And when you do choose your fonts, make sure that they work together as a pairing. And the next one is to make sure that your website is optimized for mobile devices. Nothing makes you look more unprofessional than a website that's all over the place when viewed on a mobile device. And if I can't see your buy it button, I am certainly not going to click it. So that should be very high up on your list of priorities, and using a tool like Elementor can make this super simple. Next, keep your navigation simple. And you should always put your navigation where a user would expect to find it. So if you have a site with a header at the top, then you should put your navigation in there. With any of your less important pages, down in the footer. Or if you've got one with the sidebar navigation, then pop it in there. Don't hide your navigation or try to be clever with your navigation. And also if you have multiple drop-down lists within your navigation, so you've got services and then 5 things as items underneath that, try not to do that. Think, do I really need all of these pages? The simpler you can make it, the better. And carrying on with the simple theme, try to make your website simple all around. So have lots of white space, so it gives your design to breathe. Make sure that your copy is short and concise. No one wants to read whole paragraphs of text. And make sure you have checked it for spelling mistakes and grammar. High quality photos and videos will also make you look more professional. Obviously, I appreciate not everyone can afford a brand photographer to come and take some shots for their website, although that is ideal. But if you can't, make sure you're using stock photos that aren't obviously stock photos and ones that really represent your brand and your colours for your brand as well. And where you can, use videos, as this really tells a story and really adds to professionalism of your website. And finally, make sure that you have your legal documents on your website. So things like your privacy policy and your terms and conditions or your terms and use of the website. All of these things make your business look more professional. And especially things like a privacy policy, they're going to make visitors feel secure giving you their data and signing up or sending you a message. I hope this video has helped you and made you think about a few ways that you could make your website look professional. If you have any questions at all, please let me know in the comments below. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.